welcome back with the third episode.
Three already, what the fuck?
It's going fast.
Yeah, it actually is. We're actually going fast.
We're doing well.
I think so.
I think we are.
Still enjoying it?
I mean, I'm happy with it. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
if I wasn't enjoying it, I'd have stopped by now, trust me.
Yeah, that's true. Same.
What do you think of the last American Pie we watched?
Straight into it, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, the spin-off one?
Was it the bank? Yeah, the bank camp we watched, was it? Or no,
No, the one where it was like some random stifler.
Oh yeah, I think that was the worst one.
It was the worst one, but it was still like pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is, imagine it running a mile and literally everyone is naked, like
Butt
thousands
naked.
of people. That's what happened in the movie, anyway.
Butt naked. Would you do it?
Yeah, obviously, 100%. So funny the way they all took Viagra, and then the two lads took Viagra, and it was running with pure hard-ons through the fucking college campus. Like, oh my god, can't believe like. But like, to be fair, how I probably got it. You got boner, like normal boner, like not from Viagra, no.
Probably, but I feel like it will like ease off after like
a while. Yeah. When you start running, it probably
would. It probably will.
I'd say so. Like, definitely at first when everyone like, does everyone strip or do they turn up naked?
You turn up naked. They all turn up naked except for Stifler. He just took his. Yeah. He was wearing something weird, and then he just.
Why did someone
ripped
have bags on?
Bags?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's weird. You would do it, yeah?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I think that'd be so fun.
It would be.
But then in the party after, everyone's like, has clothes on again.
Well, I mean,
it's like we've all seen it naked. Might as well just keep them off. Like.
After a while, I guess there's like, okay, it's time to put your coats on now.
And the whole thing with the little people, the like dwarfs or whatever. What was that about? Like, what the fuck? Like, and they just you call them dwarfs, yeah?
I'd say. Yeah.
I don't want to be like, what's the word? Saying the wrong word. Like, I don't want to be hurtful or whatever. I think they call them little people.
I think they're actually called dwarfs.
Yeah, but I think you call them little people.
Like, if you Google it, I actually think it says anything under a certain height is actually considered a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them little people.
I could be wrong though.
I'm gonna call them little people anyway. But they bet the little people just. So it was the little people's football team versus like normal height people, I guess. Football team. And then the little people bet them. Yeah, like destroyed them. Like there's just not possible. No, I'm not taking anything away from little people. Like, go you guys, but there's not a chance.
What do you mean, you guys? Why are you putting at me?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. I'm a dwarf now, am I?
No, it's 5'4", so he's technically not a dwarf.
Thanks.
That's nearly.
Not even close to.
You're definitely 5'4".
Yeah.
So what is that in centimeters?
165, I think.
65. I think I'm like one. I'm 6'1", so I actually don't know what that is in centimeters.
No idea.
I think 180 something. I think. What's Zidane?
172 maybe 170. I don't know. He's taller than me, anyways.
Do you think he's gonna grow anymore?
No.
Do you think your little brother will be taller than you?
Than both of us.
Both of you?
Yeah.
You think so? I don't think he's gonna be taller than him.
He will be taller than him.
Why do you think?
I don't know. I just think he will be.
Because at your age, at his age, I don't think he's as tall as you guys were.
I think he is.
I know, man. He hasn't grown in a while.
No, he has. He definitely has.
He's lost weight, but he hasn't. I don't know if
he's gained weight. You think he's lost weight?
And he's not as chubby as he was.
Man, you should see his belly. He definitely gained weight.
His face is definitely less full. Like, we shouldn't be judging little kids about their weight.
Yeah, man.
That's so bad. Like, you're such a bad brother.
You are so disrespectful.
You're so fucking. That's so not nice.
You start this whole thing like call my brother fat. The disrespect.
I think he'll be taller than you, but he won't be taller than that.
We'll see. Do you want to bet on it, man?
No, not really.
10 years later. Yeah, 10 years later.
When I was like, I was probably like 11, around Arda's age, yeah. Maybe 12. My older brother, like, he was drunk because we were at like some 21st or something.
Yeah.
And he was drunk and he goes, or is that 30th? And he was like, bet that I'll be 6 foot at least by the time I'm 16.
Yeah.
And just as I was 16, I think I hit 6 foot, or I was like 5'11" or something. So I was like, this lad knew his shit. And then I said it to him before, like a few years ago, and he was like, oh, I don't remember that.
And I think I was like 4 foot when I was 16. No.
Probably the same height as you are now.
Yeah, probably. I
don't think you've grown in the last few years. Man, I don't know if it's just me, but 16 feels like it was only like a year or two ago when it was actually 4 fucking years ago. Like in my head, it's like saying 2008. That was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
But 2008 feels like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
It's weird. Time's going so fast.
Like I remember in 2011 being like, oh, 2015, like that's never gonna happen. Like that's so far away. Like that. This is not. You can't even think about it. It's that far away. And now it's 20 and the world is going to shit. Everything's bad in the world. This is happening. Anything possible.
In 20 years, we're going to be 40.
Shut the fuck up.
I think that would be a perfect retirement.
Yeah,
age.
I was 20 yesterday, by the way.
Don't wish him happy.
Happy birthday to me.
Don't.
Happy birthday to me.
It's past 12. It's like it was yesterday. We don't need to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh man, I went to look at the time and I looked at your dartboard. My man has a dartboard over there. He doesn't even have a clock in this room. Why was I looking for a fucking clock?
You've known me 7 years and don't even know my room.
So it was my birthday yesterday and Mama actually got me a really good present. I didn't even think of it. So like, I love The Rock. Like, as in Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Not a fucking stone. And he has like an Under Armour range of clothes. And I always like wanted them, but like they're mad shit expensive.
They're
right?
expensive, yeah.
Like, I think even their caps are like, what, 35, 40.
There was only one cap. I was going to buy a cap, but there was only one and it was like ugly, so I was like, nah.
Yeah, fuck it. But he got me one and I was like, oh man, this lad, like, he listens. Like, he knew what he was doing. And then, I know, I'm buzzing to work out with it now. I was planning on doing it today, but then we went on an adventure in some forest and then we had Subway.
Oh,
and now we're doing this. Oh, that was so...
Yeah. We were so hungry, I swear. I like, what's the word? The
word?
No, the word you used, devoured?
Devoured it, yeah.
Oh my god, I just...
He actually did. We got it, sat down at this bench outside the Subway, and I think I like maybe half mine done. I remember it was done completely.
It was unbelievable.
And he started munching into the cookies I got him already. The big fat blob.
I think Subway is my favourite takeaway now.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because...
Oh, that was class.
I don't know. Bit expensive though. Bit expensive. In my opinion, it's expensive.
Around the same price as a meal in Burger King or McDonald's, if you think about it.
Yeah, I guess actually. And I did get pretty full.
Yeah.
Okay, you've swayed me. It's reasonable. It's reasonable. It could be cheaper because it's a roll. And they don't really have to cook much.
I'm so good at persuading people. I should have became a lawyer. If only if I was more...
You're a bad liar though. That's the thing.
No, I'm not.
It's just are like. We were playing cards last night. And Menace is the... So we played this drinking game called Bullshit. Which basically... I know, it's so hard to explain, but basically... Someone says they chew down whatever card. And if you don't believe that they threw down that card, because they have to try and get rid of as many cards as possible. So if, let's say they're like, oh, I'm going to try and get rid of 3 cards now. Oh, 3 trees. I threw down 3 trees. And if someone was like, well, I have 2 trees, so he's obviously didn't put down 3 trees, you call it bullshit. And then if it actually is bullshit, like if he's lying, then he has to take a shot.
And
but
then
if
he
it's
takes
true,
all the cards as well.
Yeah, he takes all the cards. And then if it's true, then like it actually is 3 trees or whatever, then the person that called bullshit has to take a shot.
I was nearly finished and then I had to go to the toilet.
Oh yeah, so funny.
And his mom took my cards.
Yeah.
She played for me. And when I came back, like I had 3 cards left when I went to the toilet. I came back and she had nearly all of the cards.
Yeah, at least like 20 cards. Like you were so close. You were like, next hand I'm done, I'm out. Thank God. Literally came back, my mom had taken 2 shots of vodka while he was gone and had about 25 fucking cards in her hand. And then he was playing for another like 15 minutes. I finished second in that, I think. And I won like most of the games of 31 as well, so I'm not going to brag, but...
It's just beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck, it's my 3rd time playing.
That's bullshit.
Well then if it's beginner's luck, you have to admit the last time I played, yours was beginner's luck.
It wasn't. I knew I was there.
What was that then? You just knew it, you're a genius. Like.
Yeah, I just know, man. I know what cards they have, so I'm like, I calculate, you know, like...
My mom took it so serious.
Yeah, what was your sister saying? It's as if you're in like Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's as if she was in Vegas. Man, imagine she wasn't Vegas. Imagine how serious she'd fucking take it down.
Who wouldn't, man?
Yeah.
I mean, the money they bid in that, they put on in that is like outrageous.
Would you go, like, not go to Vegas? Would you go to the casinos?
If I was rich, or if I had money, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Like if I had loads of money on me.
Would you ever bet all of it on one thing?
No, definitely not.
Do you ever see people doing that in like movies and stuff?
I
love in The Hangover. You know when, oh, what's his name? The chubby dude with the beard. Alan. Yeah, he's just sitting at the poker table and they have to make their money, and then all the fucking like algebra stuff is just going through his head. Man, it's the best. There's so many memes about that. I fuck, it's one of my favorite memes. It's so funny, like. But what a movie though.
How much do you think like Neymar bets when he plays? Do you reckon it's millions?
No, it's definitely thousands though.
Only thousands?
Yeah.
So you don't think it's hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands?
Like in poker, that's
yeah.
How much? I don't know. Like he's in big poker. He's gone to big poker tournaments. Are they millions, or are they just thousands?
I don't know anything about
I'd say they're hundreds of thousands.
Definitely.
If they're like big enough poker tournaments, like.
Imagine winning that.
I'd say so. Yeah, I know.
I wonder.
That's how Dan Bilzerian got all these money.
I wonder if there's a limit, or like let's say I went right with a fiver, and I bet my fiver.
Yeah.
And everyone else bet like tens of thousands, and I won.
Well, I think in poker tournaments, there's lower betting tables, and then you can make your way up to the highest one.
I think there's a limit on each.
Yeah,
not
a limit, a minimum.
A
minimum. But I'd love to do it. I don't know how to play poker though.
Oh,
my parents were trying to explain last night. I was half pissed as well about it. They didn't have a fucking clue what they were.
I don't think I was listening. I was the only one listening.
Yeah, and man, he says he kind of understands it. Don't do it.
I actually think he does understand it.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'd
love to know how to play. It's such a such a cool game. Like
I don't think I would enjoy it.
I don't know. Like you don't always have to play with money. You can just like use peanuts or something.
Yeah.
Give everyone like 10 peanuts. just to make up a currency.
Yeah.
Like Germany did in the 1930s. You wanted to say something, didn't you?
What's the scariest movie you've ever watched?
That's why you wanted to ask. Scary movie
Or like, it doesn't have to be the scariest, but one scary movie.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah, that you remember and like you thought it was actually really scary.
Okay, so there's two things that have popped into my head. One of them is a movie, and then one of them is a part of a movie that actually kind of freaks me out. So the first one is it's not The Nun, because
that was awful. But we watched that.
We watched it. That was
great. Awful.
That was actually kind of funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the one where she features first, it's like
features first.
Yeah, she features in it. It's like the
one,
I
wouldn't know that.
It was only out a few years ago. It's the one where it's in England and the kid gets like possessed or something, and fuck, I can't remember it. I literally read a fucking fact about it the other day. But either way, it's this movie. It's one of them. The Conjuring. Is it called The Conjuring?
Yeah.
Is it
I think it actually is. Yeah.
I think it is. It's the one that has like the nun in it, but it's not the movie about her, but she's in it.
Yeah, I think it is.
And that was pretty creepy because like nuns are creepy as fuck. And it wasn't just the nun, like, because there was different types of like scary people or things in it. Like there was like I didn't watch my brain is fried.
I didn't watch it, so don't expect me.
No, I have another one.
Alright,
so the movie itself, I didn't think it was great. If people say it's good, but it's the new Blair Witch Project, because there was an old one, but it's the new one.
Is it out yet?
It's out a few years ago, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there's a part of it where they're like running away from the Blair Witch, I guess, and she's like going. I think he might have showed you it, but she's going into this underground tunnel kind of, and she's crawling, and then it gets smaller, and smaller, and tighter, and she's just, and then eventually she kind of gets stuck. And like,
this is the witch you're on about, the Blair Witch?
No, the person running away. But she's like, kind of like the Blair Witch isn't following her anymore, I don't think. Yeah. But she has to get out of the tunnel, obviously.
Yeah.
And she kind of gets stuck. Like it's literally just ground, and she gets stuck. And like I just remember watching it. Like it was in the cinema. I think I've seen it since, but in the cinema especially, I was just like, oh shit, I can't breathe. Like, Does
that happen to you? Oh man, I can't take scenes like that.
even think about that, I had to take a deep breath.
I cannot watch scenes. Well, I can, but like
it's so claustrophobic.
It's
and
so
I'm not
weird.
even claustrophobic. Like you could shove me into that wardrobe, and I'd be fine for like a good while.
But watching movies like that, I feel.
But especially because she got stuck.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. And I think the mud was wet, maybe, so she started like digging, kind of, and she got out. Whatever happened, I don't know. Or maybe it was a man. I don't know. But like, and I know that's not scary. But imagine that happening. Like, I don't know, that's just like, that's just what popped into my head.
If that happened in real life, I actually think I would die. Like,
heart attack or
no, like, I actually think, like, I wouldn't able to resist that, I would just die. Because, like even watching
like, just stay there and die.
Probably.
Like slow death.
Because you can't kill realistically, yourself. Right, if you think about how hard is it to actually dig out of it?
Pretty hard, I'd say.
Yeah, like, that is a movie. Like, if you think about that realistically, you'd most likely just die, probably.
You know what is another one that kind of reminds me of, but it's way different. Do you ever see the movie 127 Hours? James Franco.
James Franco?
Yeah.
Is this a horror movie?
No. It's a fucked up movie. It's basically, he's a climber, so he goes out into the mountains or whatever, in America, what are they called? The Grand Canyon, I think it is? Probably. I'm not sure. And whatever happened, I can't really remember, but he was in this like kind of miniature canyon, I guess what I call it. So like the ground's above, but you can go down. There's like a huge, like it's like a big crack basically. Yeah. You can go down. Whatever happened anyway, he got stuck. His arm got stuck between this boulder and the wall or whatever, and he couldn't move it. Like literally, if he pulled, like he would have like dislocated his shoulder and everything, and eventually he had to like cut through his own arm. But that's kind of similar situation, and he did that.
Cut through his own arm, as in, what do you mean?
Amputated.
No way.
And it's a true story. But he was there for 127 hours before he actually cut his arm.
Was there no one around to help?
No. It's like desert basically in a way. It was insane, and it's actually a true story. But that's what that kind of reminds me of, like fucking, like shit like that, like situations where you literally cannot help yourself at all, like shit like, oh man. At least he could cut off his arm though. If you're stuck in a tunnel, man, what the fuck can you do? Like?
Dig out if you can.
Yeah. Well, imagine if it was dry. And you've no nails.
That'd be even harder.
Fuck that, like. So what's your scariest movie? This got so off track there.
Definitely Insidious.
Insidious?
Yeah.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them. They are pretty scary, but
I definitely watched the first two. I don't remember.
Are they the ones that have the really old, like, woman? And she like can go into the other world or
well, it's where the kid sleeps and he doesn't wake up.
Oh, and she's the one.
He goes into a different
dimension,
and it's just all demons and everything. And you can see them in the house. Like the family can see them. And it's so scary. It's the scariest movie I've ever watched.
I think that scares you because you get sleep paralysis more. Like you see demons.
Man, kind of. When I watched that, the first one, and then I slept.
You slept? Did you actually fall asleep?
I managed to sleep eventually. I slept and I actually got sleeping paralysis that day.
When was it? A few years ago?
Oh, it was ages ago.
Man, I can't. I remember the first time you told me you'd see paralysis was second year?
Turkey, yeah.
Yeah, you went to boat when you told me about it. I think we were in second year. Maths class, Mr. Conway. we were doing our work, okay, as always in that class. Pass maths, okay, so no. So we were sitting there, and I don't know how, I can't remember how we got onto the topic or anything. Yeah. But I didn't really know what it was, and you were trying to explain it to me. No, I knew what it was, but you didn't know what it was. Yeah. And I was like, I think that's sleep paralysis. And
that was when I actually saw. I'm
explaining.
Oh my god.
Right, and then you can explain the story, but I'm going to explain this.
No, explain the whole story.
Okay, so Mehmet starts explaining it, and he got so scared. Right, that he actually started crying in maths class. Like, crying, like full on crying. At 14, 15 years old, dude was crying.
I saw a demon, okay? That was scary.
I probably would get pretty scared. But when you told me, man, I actually started getting creeped out because our school's old as fuck, like. But, so he was in Turkey, and you live beside a graveyard in Turkey?
Well, where the house was,
that
place used to be an old graveyard.
Your house is built.
It was my auntie's house.
It's built on top of a graveyard.
Well, like it's It used to be a graveyard. And then they got rid of the graveyard and they built
The
houses.
bodies were still there, no?
I guess, yeah. I guess so. I don't know what they did, like. I don't know if they dig out the bones or anything.
And your auntie, she's still alive?
Yeah. They moved houses now.
Oh,
Yeah.
thankfully, fuck.
Yeah.
Probably for a good reason as well.
And when that happened.
But man, is that not coincidence?
Yeah.
The first time you got sleep paralysis was on a fucking burial site. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna get to the story. So, well, it just happened, or did you watch a scary movie that day? Or
No,
what?
it just happened.
Okay, so Memo was just falling asleep, and you sleep with your door open there or something, maybe a bit open because it's pretty hot.
Yeah, fully open.
Yeah. So the door is fully open, and just imagine you're lying in your bed, yeah, and your door is like you can see your door from your bed, but it's fully open, yeah. And so, for those who don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's basically when you're awake but your body's completely asleep, and then your mind starts dreaming, kind of, but it's so lifelike because you're seeing your surroundings and you're aware. You're basically asleep, but you're aware.
Your body is asleep, but your mind is awake, and you can only move your toes and your eyes.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Yeah, and it's really hard to wake up.
Oh, it's impossible.
So basically, and then your mind starts fucking with you. So Mehmet was lying on his bed, and whatever happened, sleep paralysis happened. I'd be so scared to do that, by the way. Like, if that happened to me, I'd probably kill myself. And then he looked at his door. Well, you were facing your door, I guess, because you can't move. And then this red face, was it? Or a black face with red eyes?
So it had a red face with black eyes, I think.
And
I don't
had
remember.
horns.
And it was literally like the one.
It was like the devil.
It was literally like the one I seen
At the end of
in
Insidious.
Insidious. Exactly the same.
Oh yeah, okay. At the very end.
Yeah, I think it was at the end.
Okay, I'm actually getting fucking creeped out a bit. Like, I'm not even joking. But anyway, so and then the top right, or the top corner of the door, this face Mehmet just described, just comes out and stares at him for hours probably.
No, it doesn't take.
Well,
It feels
like
long.
hours.
It feels long, but it will be like few minutes.
Basically.
It depends on the person.
So this dude's door is wide open, and then there's just someone, a demon, a full-on fucking demon, staring at Mehmet. And Mehmet can't close his eyes. Mehmet is fully staring back at him. Man,
It's weird though. Like, I threw pillows at him, but the pillow would respawn where I'm sleeping.
That's weird.
I'd get up and
I'd
get up and try to look for help, and there would be no one.
But you weren't actually getting up.
No, I wasn't.
So
I just respawn. It's like a game. It's so weird. And then I just respawn on the bed, and then I actually got up and jumped off the balcony, off the 3rd floor, and I respawned on the bed, which is weird. And then I
imagine in a way you were sleepwalking and you fully just jumped off the fucking balcony.
That would be worse. That would be weird, man. You're screaming. I was literally screaming. I was screaming my auntie's name, but it was all in slow motion, but I wasn't actually screaming in reality.
That's so terrible.
That is messed up.
That is fucking... No wonder you cried in the middle of fucking Mr. Conway's maths class. I would too. Jesus.
It doesn't happen that often anymore though.
Yeah, I know, but I'd be terrified to watch.
Don't mess up your sleeping schedules, guys, and don't sleep on your back, or else you most likely will get.
Man, the biggest hypocrite ever, telling people not to mess up their sleep schedules. Fucking hell, lad goes to sleep at 5 o'clock every night. Like, at least you're consistent about how late you go to sleep. But you've had it a few times since, or what?
It happens every now and then, but I'm used to it now.
But does anything ever trigger it? Like, if you watch, let's say we watch a scary movie.
I haven't watched a scary movie in ages, so I don't know.
I remember that time we watched A Nun. You didn't get it that night, did you?
No. I thought I would, but I didn't. Yeah. But The Nun wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Pretty creepy, but it wasn't bad.
That movie, makes... The way I look at nuns now, after that movie, is totally different. I just see them as these scary things.
Oh, I actually... My shoulders feel, weird. Oh, man, thank God we're not recording at night time. Jeez, I'd be fucking batshit scared, no joke. So, I don't think I ever, actually had, any paranormal events ever happened to you, or or your close family or anything. No, actual paranormal events, not sleep paralysis.
No, not that I know.
Nothing.
No.
My brother, I know he might be watching this. Hi Keith, but he when did he tell me this? A few months ago probably. So he likes to. So actually, no, the first time. So his current girlfriend, when he started going out with her, he was in her apartment in Cork, I think it was, and it was just them in the apartment. He said, like all the roommates were like either gone home or just weren't in the apartment, basically, or house or whatever it was. And he went to the bathroom, and he heard his name being called, kind of like whispered, like, Keith.
Fuck off.
I'd probably drown myself at the toilet, to be honest.
Fuck
But yeah,
off.
but man, Keith's the Keith's the type of person that I actually believe this story, because he's not like a joker really, like necessarily, like he won't, like he was serious. He was not the type of person that would make it up. Like, I'm not just saying that, he's not the type of person that would just be like, I'm gonna make up this story, like blah blah blah, because why would he? Like, I don't know, just the way he is. If you knew him, you'd know it's not bullshit. But so basically he heard it. I don't know if he just thought it was Anne or someone else, or he just heard there's something you think someone's whatever. I don't know. And then he got out. He finished and taking a piss or whatever. Went outside of the toilet, the bathroom, and then he heard it again, and again, and he said it was getting louder and closer.
Oh my god!
But he like looked at the stairs and nothing was there, and it was like going. And he said he was like going towards back to the bedroom where his girlfriend was or whatever, and he just goes. This is why, from what I remember, anyway, it was like Keith. Like it was getting closer and fucking loud.
That has to be
and
bullshit.
he said he started like running towards the bedroom, and he was gone. Once he got into
this was at home?
In his girlfriend's place, like.
Oh, I thought it was like outside.
No.
Man, I would sprint out of that house.
And so he ran in. He just goes to his girlfriend. No one else is here, right? She was like, yeah, they're all like gone home or whatever. He's like, are you sure? She was like, yeah. He was like, oh right. She was like, why? I don't think he wanted to tell her or something, so he didn't. I don't think, until probably like a while after, because they only started going on. I probably didn't want to fucking make her think he was a psychopath, like. But I don't know if it was that severe. But he definitely said he heard like someone was calling his name and getting closer to him, but there was no one there, and there was no one else in the apartment or house or whatever it was. And that was when he was younger, so probably like 10 years ago.
Never ever go to the house again.
Yeah, I won't either. Probably stop.
Man, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
And then another time he liked to travel a lot, like him and his girlfriend. They were in Croatia, and they were I don't know what town it was, but it was like kind of not medieval, but it was like the old town as well. I think there's like, you know, the way in the city there's the old part, like the old city they kind of call it, and then there's like obviously the rest of the city, which is like the expansion or whatever. Anyway, and they were like by the seaside, and they're like walking by it on a walk, and it was like pretty quiet. There wasn't many people. Or anyone, I don't think. There was no one there. And to their left, right, so was a huge wall, like, I think he said like something like a 10-foot wall or something, whatever. Definitely high enough that you won't be able to like climb it or whatever, or jump over it. Yeah. Then to the right was just a drop, like a cliff drop, kind of, because it was like, they were by the sea basically, so it was like a cliff. There wasn't railings or anything, I don't think. And they were walking, and then Keith like looked behind them. They seen there was someone coming, like this woman. She was like in a dress or white dress or whatever the fuck it was. So he went to move out of the way, and then he was waiting and waiting and waiting, and then no one passed him. And he turned around, and there was no one there at all, not a single person. They obviously didn't climb the wall, and he was like, they hardly jumped up. Like
this is Keith. This is still the same guy. Yeah.
So then he like looked over the cliff, because it wasn't a huge cliff, I don't think, but obviously big enough that he'd probably die. But he looked over and didn't see anyone. There was no one there. No one fell off the cliff. No one was hanging off the side of the cliff. There was nothing. He looked around, looked ahead, looked everywhere. Couldn't see him. Gone. Or was it a ghost or whatever, something.
Aliens, man.
And he said for the rest of the trip, anytime he went like near there, he kept looking for a place where someone could like go, like if like a small pathway or a small door or whatever the fuck, I don't know, but he couldn't find it. I couldn't find a single thing that they could have went, and he swears he's seen that person, like so much so that he believed there was someone there that he went to move out of the way to let them by. That's how much.
Man, if I like.
And there's about, I'd say there's about 12, not 10 years, but there was a good few years.
What would you if that happened to you? Like,
I'd probably be the same he is. Like, it won't bother me too much. As long as there's a thing people say is like, I have so many paranormal fucking things going through my head. My granddad's fucked as well. Like, rest in peace. I've never met him, but my nan told me a few stories. But if that happened to me, I'd be pretty creeped out for a while. But what can you do? Like,
there's nothing you can do. Go to the priest.
It was probably just an old ghost, or like just harmless ghost, old woman. Because he said she was wearing a white dress or something like that.
That is even creepy,
Yeah,
man. What?
I think he said that anyway. I don't know if I'm making it up, but I'm like 90% certain he actually did say a white dress.
You know
I'd probably jump off the cliff, to be honest.
You just would not.
No, obviously not.
You know the place the nun was taking, Romania, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, but it was definitely Romania.
Romania. Yeah, I think it was. It was like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like this weird, like.
And you know, those regions always have like they would think about them where like there's always something scary going on there. Like all those regions. Would you visit those places?
No.
Definitely.
And that's weird. Come on, as a white person because white people love doing this shit. Like, you always see them in the movie. It's always like, oh, let's go to the haunted house tonight and sleep over. And like, fuck yeah. And then there's always either the black dude or just like the Spanish dude or whatever. Like the person who's not predominantly a white Caucasian person is like, I don't think we fucking should do that. And then they always die first. Like, I'm not. That's facts. Like most, you don't kind of even like most movies. That's what happens, and they're always like calling the bullshit as well. They're like, "Can you guys stop fucking messing around? Like, can we just do this shit, like, or whatever?" But even if you don't believe that stuff, and you're like, "There's no such thing," blah blah, and you like firmly believe it, like in your like, you just know. Why take the chance? Why go to the place?
What's the worst thing that can happen?
The only attraction to it is it's haunted. So if you don't believe in that stuff, why go to it anyway? Do you know what I mean?
Just to see if it's actually real or not.
It's like not believing in God. Yeah, you're atheist.
Yeah.
And going to a church.
That's true.
In a way.
I can't disagree with that point.
So it's like, why do people do that?
It's, I don't know, fun, I guess.
Adrenaline rush, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But then again, they're doing if they don't believe in it, why would they go? Because then if they're looking for the adrenaline rush, then they're expecting something to happen. Man, most of this fucking episode is about
horror,
haunted shit.
Yeah.
Jeez, we weren't expecting this at all. We were trying to figure out stuff to talk about, and jeez, this whole episode is geared around horror. Like,
okay, let's keep going with the same track. Since Insidious, I haven't watched a single horror movie.
How long ago was that then?
That was ages ago. Oh no, The Nun. I actually wouldn't consider The Nun as a horror movie, but since the Insidious, I haven't.
Stop hitting this shit, man.
I haven't properly
watched
a horror movie. You know.
Have you ever watched them by yourself?
Are you mad? But if you watch a horror movie on your own, especially if it's at night and you're alone in the house, you're a psycho.
Oh, alone in the house? No.
That, like, I don't care what anyone says. You are an absolute psycho if you can do that.
I think I did. What was this? Man, I've done that. I watched Netflix ones. It was like a series. It wasn't Paranormal Activities, the movies. Have you ever seen them?
I've seen 5 minutes of it and I was
Do you count them as horror?
No.
No way.
It's the worst.
They're weird as fuck as well.
Like, it's not creative. It's just so.
As like
made.
one of them made like, they made like what 5 of them or something.
Yeah,
if they made like 1 or 2, okay, cool addition. They kind of kickstarted the horror genre back again, because in like the 2000s and stuff, it wasn't that big. It was pretty quiet, but then there was 5 of the exact same movie. Like 5 of them were the exact same.
Yeah.
The door.
There was nothing different about it.
Like in every one of them, you can probably count something where the door closes suddenly, like boom, and then all the pots and pans and fall and.
Man, we can like make a movie like.
Yeah,
that.
like honestly, like that man, their budget was probably like
basic.
€5, and
I
they're
wonder
like,
how much
do you want to do it in your house or in my house? Oh, we do it in my house. It's a bit bigger, okay. And then they just had like strings and stuff, and that's all they were doing.
I wonder how much money they made.
I think they're the biggest, the most profitable horror movie. If I'm not. If someone knows, correct me, but if I'm wrong. But
they probably are. I mean, there's like 6 of them, 5 of them.
Yeah, something like that. But they're all the same movie. Like, the only thing that changes is the very end of them, because they're all connected in some fucking way. Like,
I don't know if I'll ever watch one again.
A scary movie.
Yeah. Maybe if I'm like forced to. like let's say you're like, okay, there's a horror movie in the cinema, we're all going,
Yeah.
and like I'm like no, and you're just like no, you're just fucking going, and you make me go.
Yeah.
That
But
would be
I wouldn't be
dumb.
like that because I know you get sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
So like,
Nah, you probably would make me go.
I told you about the nun. I said it to you. You like, you don't. I know you like. Are you okay at doing this? And you're like, yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like I said to you, don't fucking talk
To be
shit
honest,
about me.
I know-
Don't fucking talk shit about me.
I know I said the nun wasn't that scary,
Yeah.
but there were parts where I was like, oh no.
I think in any movie, when you're getting chased by a fucking white demon nun, like white, like that's pretty creepy. Like, no joke, I wouldn't like to be in that situation.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'd say I'll deal with it. Say some prayers. Amen.
I don't get why these people in these horror movies don't just move out.
Oh, there was one I watched. It was on Netflix.
I know some of them, the people are being haunted.
Yeah.
But a lot of
It's
the time,
not
it's
the
the house that has the
Yeah.
haunted entity or whatever. So I just move, or at least just move and see if it helps.
Like-
So some of them don't even do that.
Like in Insidious, they move.
Yeah, but that's because it was attached to the boy.
Yeah, the kid. Yeah.
But because he was like the anchor
Yeah.
or something. But like in like Paranormal Activity, no, that's not good because that's it. Yeah. But in other ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in other ones, it's usually like a house or something. and-
Man, if that happened to me, right, as soon as if something like that happens to me, out the door, literally, leave everything behind,
Do you feel like a bit
get out.
jumpy?
No,
Like you kind of like went loud there, and I was like, oh.
no, I don't.
I know, like I feel a bit creeped out to be honest.
Why?
I don't scare easily. Like I really don't scare. Like I've watched Netflix horror movies like by myself, and like I've watched like Outlast on YouTube, like, and that's actually a pretty fucking scary, creepy game.
I actually don't think. I think the horror genre in Netflix
It's not great.
is the only thing I haven't actually touched.
This lad will watch cartoons for days that are meant for 5-year-old kids.
Cartoons are class, man.
Rick and Morty back soon.
19th.
Friday.
So today's 13th.
It's out on Friday.
That's going to be done in 2 hours.
I better not be working Friday. I really want to just watch it. Like,
That will be done in 2 hours. It's probably so short.
how long is an episode? It's like 25, 20
Yeah, it's
minutes
not
or
that long.
something. And how many episodes is like a
I
season?
don't know.
I can't even remember. It's been that long since I
10, maybe
watched them.
12.
They got so big, like on the internet and stuff.
Man,
like,
they
everyone
even have
was watching
like so many merch. Like, the amount of t-shirts and tops and hats on
it.
like
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
You know when they start making t-shirts about something in pennies that
Yeah.
it's getting
It's
a big
big.
deal. Like,
It's huge.
and man, they have loads of them. I was like thinking of buying them, to be honest. Penny's opening tomorrow, and I'm not going fucking near it.
See the queue in Dublin?
Man, it was insane. I seen the thing on TikTok. I think that's where everyone's seen it. Like, they had how many security guards or whatever you call them. Like, and it wasn't just on the street. It was literally like the street, and then
It was a
down
whole
here.
block.
It was like, yeah. What the fuck?
It's,
Man, who needs to go pennies
yeah,
that
it's
fucking
as
bad?
it's as if people in Ireland have never, ever in their life been to Pennies.
But they're Irish, so they fucking
Yeah,
clearly
like-
have.
It's the most common, most used clothing shop in the country.
Yeah. Need a pair of ankle socks?
What is the big hype about it?
Yeah. Why did they need to go that bad? Who the fuck is doing
I
that?
have no idea.
That better not be some ghosts in this
No.
bitch, I swear down. But no, back to pennies though. Like,
Yeah.
who needs to go to
Like,
pennies?
what
that
do you
bad?
need so badly?
That you queue up
That-
for hours
yeah.
before. Or you see a line that's huge and you're like, I'll still go to it. Whatever about taking your chance and seeing what's like.
Imagine queuing.
Guaranteed.
For ankle socks.
Guaranteed people did that. I feel like a lot of people just kind of like.
Just
I don't know if people camped out or whatever. I feel
I
like
don't
someone
think so.
probably did. But I've seen a lot of people just like kind of went and just waited.
I
just to
might
do
actually
something.
just walk into Golden Island just to see how big the queue is tomorrow.
Was it? Yeah, remember we went up to Tesco's, sure, when we went through the shopping centre
Yeah,
yesterday.
they had.
And they had literally, you could see they had the queue line ready, basically, like all the stickers, and it was pennies, and then it went around, and then back up and down, and I
yeah, it was so long.
didn't check how much longer it went. But someone's fucking alarms going off in the house.
That's definitely.
We tell these people to be quiet, and they
And
do
they
not
don't.
listen ever. Last week, Arda screaming at his PlayStation. Fucking hell! I don't know if people heard that, but
I don't think so. I don't think you can hear what's coming from the next room.
If we can hear it, the mic picks
You
it
think
up.
so?
If the mic, if we hear it in our headset, that means the
I don't know,
mic has
because
picked it up.
I didn't hear anything in the last video we edited.
Well, we didn't watch the whole thing though.
I guess we didn't.
I mean, yeah, we did. Watch the whole
Yeah.
thing because we're fucking pros at this shit. Like, what time are we at?
We have 8 minutes left.
Man, this is fucking flying.
PlayStation,
I was kind of like dreading, like, what?
PlayStation 5.
What about
It's coming out. Are you buying it?
Yeah. Hopefully I'll have someone to buy it for me, but I don't think I will.
I think I will. Yeah.
Apparently it's like €510 or something.
That it won't. Well,
Well,
it would be
no.
500 max.
I'd still probably, I don't know. I don't think I'll buy it straight away. I might wait, like, if it comes out in October, I think, so I probably will wait till December. And, like Christmas or something and get it then. I don't want to get it for Christmas, but I feel like that's when most people are going to have
Yeah.
it, is Christmas.
But you see,
So at least Christmas.
it doesn't matter. You can just get it as soon as it comes out. Most games are cross-compatible.
Platform.
Yeah, like you can play with someone that's on PC, PlayStation 4, or Xbox.
Can you? But you can't be in a party with them.
You probably, I don't know.
No, you can't.
But you can be in game chat,
You can be.
so it doesn't make a difference. Yeah.
See,
I don't know. I don't know about other games.
I say I'm gonna get the PS5, man, but I barely play my
Yeah, I
PS4. Like like a month ago was the last time I went onto it. I have 2 updates for for Warzone, and that's the only game I play.
You don't want to update them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I haven't updated them. Each of them is like 35 fucking gigabytes.
They're
Like,
huge.
what's the need for that? Even Fortnite wasn't that big. When it
Fortnite
was like
is
when
the
it was like
shittest game
when
ever.
it was like a big game, like when everyone played it. Their updates weren't that big, and they'd like one every week or something.
Yeah.
Why don't COD just do that?
Well,
Just
you
have
see,
one every
COD
week, like
is-
little updates every week
COD
instead
is
of.
way. The graphics, like, COD is just way bigger. Like Fortnite graphics are cartoonish.
Yeah, but they
They're
have to
animation.
draw them, man. They have to turn that into.
I don't
animation.
think that takes as much space as.
I actually don't know, but yeah, maybe you're right.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but just play FIFA, guys. 8 gigabytes of space. That's it. You're done, and you enjoyed the whole time.
You know why it takes
Simple as.
because it's the same game every fucking year, so they don't have to do
Actually.
anything.
It's more than 8 gigs.
Is actually.
It probably is. I know it's probably 16 or something.
Warzone just to download like 130 gigabytes or
It's
something.
huge.
I've never seen something that big in my life. Anything.
Imagine how big the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox
The
games are gonna be.
storage.
No, like the
Oh,
games.
the games. Man, they'll have to up the storage. I don't care
Yeah.
because
I'd say
I
you
had to
can
delete
do it
like
yourself.
3 games just to get Warzone.
You could just put on a 2 terabyte. Or
Yeah, but that means you have to
terabyte.
buy an external hard drive.
That's not. I don't know. How much can that cost?
Depends, but still, like they should just make it big, like big enough, like a terabyte or something.
See, I think if they make it bigger.
Wasn't not the new Xbox, like not the Series X or whatever they call it, but like the latest of the one, like there's Xbox One
S, I think.
or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Isn't that 1 terabyte
It could be.
or something? Imagine 1 terabyte, like that's massive.
Yeah. See that one. That like. I think ours is 500 gigabytes.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah, I think
awful. And then
this
add
lad
500.
has the loudest PlayStation.
Yeah, but it's old, man.
So is mine.
Yeah, but you never play it.
That's true.
Like-
but no, this like that's the loudest.
Like
PlayStation.
Conway's broke the other day,
Yeah,
and they play it really often.
yeah, they do. Yeah, but like, I don't think Xbox does shit like that, does it? Still PS4 gang for life.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know if I'll ever buy an Xbox.
Yeah, they'll have to stop making PlayStations
Yeah.
and buy an Xbox. Probably.
It's funny, like talking about the storage.
Yeah.
My PlayStation 3 was like, I think 111 gigabytes. Like that's how small the games were.
Yeah. I remember I seen a side by side picture on Instagram there like last week or something, and it was like the computer they had for the moon landing in the 1960s, and it was like 10 megabytes or something, and there was this huge machine for just like 10 megabytes, and that 10 megabytes you won't even get it on a card this fucking size, like.
Computers
Like,
used to be.
shit.
I wouldn't even call them computers, to be honest. They were like just big blocks of machines
Yeah.
that had wires coming out of
They
everywhere.
didn't have screens. They just
No.
kind of like printed stuff out. I think
That's weird.
something like that. Anyway.
I wonder how hard it is.
I really want a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, literally just to play Mario Kart.
Yeah. Well, I want to play what's it called? Animal Crossing. Yeah, I do. I really want to play it. It's meant to be so fun. Man, grown men. Man, do you realize? Okay, listen. That game is geared towards like children, yeah,
Yeah.
but mostly grown adults. play that.
What is Animal Crossing exactly?
It's like Sims, kind of.
But when you say Animal Crossing, have you ever played the chicken game on your phone?
Yes,
where you have
I was
the-
fucking.
where the chicken has to cross.
I
When you
was
say
ordered.
Animal Crossing, that's what I think of.
Yeah, I know. I would too, but it's nothing like that.
So it's not like
No.
that. That's why I laugh.
It's like
I thought-
Sims, bro.
Okay.
But like, and you like buy a house and you have a mortgage and you have a debt and you grow cards and you sell.
Why is it
and
called
there's, like,
animals? Does it involve animals? No.
You kind of can farm, and I think you are an animal. But,
So you
but
are
you're an
an
animal
animal,
that's
makes
basically does everything a person does. I think look. I haven't played it. Sorry, I haven't played it, but I want to. It's meant to be good. Like there's like this thing. I was watching this clip, and it was basically this thing like they've like their version of a stock market and everything in the game. Like it's a full ass, just a whole world.
This guy
Me.
slagging me for watching cartoons earlier, and now he's telling me he wants to play Animal Crossing.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there.
The Sims, you know The Sims, right?
Yeah,
I
I
thought
don't like
I
Sims.
would love that game,
Nah.
but that thing needs patience. Like you need to have
I've
so
never
much
actually
patience to play that game, and I would never be able to play it.
I've never actually played it.
It looks class, but I just won't be able.
I love when people impersonate it, the way they speak. Isn't it like?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like it's weird. It's like a Star Wars thing. It's
Star Wars.
you know the robot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's weird.
Or 2D.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Star Wars? I haven't watched Star Wars.
What do you mean?
Have you ever watched Star Wars? Like
Star Wars?
yeah, like the old like the
Oh,
old
no.
one, like, I obviously watched like the recent like 3 of them.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
Yeah, because we've seen them together.
Yeah.
But I
No.
mean like even in them, I don't fully know what's happening. I just watch them like they're entertaining.
I would like to watch the,
Oh, yeah, me
the old
too.
ones because it obviously leads up,
Yeah.
but they're so long.
Yeah, all I know about like the original ones is basically that there's these series of them. One of them is like they're called the prequels or whatever, and they're meant to be dog shit. And then that's all I really know. Oh, and I know Darth Vader like lost like half his body in a volcano or lava or
I
something.
don't know anything about that either.
That's all I know.
I just watched the recent ones really. They were pretty good.
They were interesting enough. John Boyega.
You know what I really want to watch? All the Harry Potter series.
We can do that, no problem
Like-
at all. I have the discs at home.
He loves Harry Potter.
No problem, bro. If you want to read the books, I got the books too. Like
You have the discs?
yeah, I have the discs.
All of them.
Yeah, most of them.
I said
I don't think I have the first one. I think I have it, but it's like
I'd say
scratched or something.
they're probably easy to find online now.
Yeah, man. Why don't they have shit like that on Netflix? If that was on Netflix, people would buy that shit.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, most people have Netflix, but
Most people on Netflix.
man, okay, Disney Plus. I thought it was gonna be better than this. Just put it out there. That's my opinion.
I have. The only thing I've been watching was The Simpsons.
I haven't watched anything. I bought the fucking thing
I watched
from my family. Yeah.
Monsters Inc. Simpsons. I've been watching Simpsons and
The only reason
That's it.
I still kind of pay for it is because, apart from the fact that it's like my whole family watches it basically. Well, they don't. I don't even think they fucking watch it that much either. But they have all the like Marvel movies, and you gotta watch them. Like I watched Ragnarok there like 2 weeks ago, man. Oh, and it's so funny. It's still so
I
fucking
don't
funny.
know. I feel like Marvel movies are like you watch it once and then you don't watch it for ages,
Mm.
and then you watch it again and then you don't watch it for ages. Like I wouldn't. It's not a movie I'd watch often. You know.
You know the way there's like 24 of them or something. Yeah.
Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the MCU anyway.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a weekend where you just watch them all from the start, like in order, like not chronological on release, but in order. There's a way you can do it, and just watch them all.
You'll probably finish in a day.
Man, there's 24 of them. Multiply that by
Okay,
what?
yeah,
At least 2 hours.
24, okay.
It'll definitely take you a long weekend.
Would it take the whole weekend?
Yeah. Sleep. Like you gotta sleep like.
Who the fuck sleeps, man?
Rewind this episode back about 25 minutes. Didn't you tell people to not fuck up the sleep schedule?
Don't fuck up your sleep schedule if you don't want sleeping paralysis.
Unless it's for Marvel.
Yeah, true.
But I do that kind of. I haven't done it properly, but that's what I was going to do that with all the Fast and Furiouses. before the Fast
There's
Furious 9.
7.
There's 9.
Yeah.
Well, there's 8, and then there's the spin-off, and then 9 has to be released. But I got pushed back. But let's say it didn't get pushed back, I was gonna like watch all of them, and then go to the cinema and watch 9. But now it's like, man, it wasn't even pushed back a few months. It was pushed back till next year. A whole 12 months it was pushed back.
Yeah, because that's a big movie. Like
Yeah,
the amount of people that's going to watch that movie is insane.
I would have watched it.
I don't blame them.
Hobbs and Shaw was good.
Yeah, it was class. The actors are just
Perfect.
a perfect squad.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Jason Statham's class as well.
He's
He's so funny. I actually want to watch more of his movies because I feel like he'd be class in them. Like I haven't really watched any of them.
He just fits perfectly into like gang and violent movies.
Yeah. And his voice is pure like Manchester.
He was supposed to. He could have gone. You know Peaky Blinders, right?
Yeah.
He was supposed to get like he applied for Thomas Shelby's role.
He's the main one, yeah.
Yeah, but Cillian Murphy got.
Good. Well,
Which one do you think would actually do a better job?
I think Cillian Murphy kind of made that show in a way. Like he's
Yeah.
unreal. But I still feel like Jason Statham would have done a decent
I think he
job.
would have as well.
But actually, hot opinion. Well, actually, I don't know. I feel like it might be. I think you'll agree. He would have been a pretty fucking good Arthur.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, but Arthur does. See, I think we think Arthur is doing his job well and Cillian Murphy is doing his job well because we're used to them at this stage. Like I watched that show.
Man, there's a big
Twice.
no offense to whoever acts for Arthur,
Yeah.
but there's a level between him and Cillian Murphy. I've even finished
Yeah,
the show,
there is.
but Cillian Murphy is some actor, man. I can't even deny it.
He just plays it so perfect.
That fucking cigarette, man. Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like a gangster, man.
I think he is actually the reason most people watch it.
Yeah, he has to be. Plus, it's pretty good. I don't know why I haven't finished it, man. I can't never finish shows. I just have a problem. I think
I
it's
actually
just
think I might
so
watch it third time around now.
third.
Yeah.
No, fourth. No. I think
No, twice. I watched the first 4 seasons twice, and then
Okay.
season 5 came out. I watched season 5,
Oh, right, okay.
and now I might go back and just watch the whole thing again.
We should do it together.
It's fun.
Because then I'll actually finish it.
Yeah, probably.
And then because I don't want to start back in the middle of season 3 and
Yeah.
then be like, oh, what the fuck is
You probably could tell. Like let's say the next 2 episodes you watch,
Yeah.
you'll be like, okay, now I know. What's
Yeah,
going on.
but remember everything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I love knowing a show like, okay, yeah, this happened, and then someone asks me, I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
I'm that type of person. You can ask me anything about like Harry Potter or these other TV shows I watch. Like, I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine 2 or 3 times.
It's the best series
I've
ever.
watched the Harry Potter movies. I can't even tell you how many times. Like, I remember in primary school, I'd be sitting there in the middle of her fucking explaining Long Division, and I'd be like, I'm gonna go home, popcorn,
Harry
and
Potter.
I'd watch the third Harry Potter. And that was my plan for the evening, and I was sticking to it. That was me. I was done. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like the same shit. Like I've watched that like a million times. I read that a million times. Daredevil on Netflix. Watch that.
I don't like that show.
I love it, man.
It's things progress really slow and it's kind of dark.
That's it. Man, Peaky Blinders kind of the same. It's just there's a more action. I don't know. I love Daredevil. It's just I don't know. I just like it. But and you're a man.
Wow.
They definitely heard that one.
Yeah, definitely.
That was definitely heard.
We can edit that out.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're done now. Yeah. Okay,
We'll
wrap
wrap
this
it
up.
up.
Yeah, we can wrap this up. You can follow, subscribe, like and subscribe, guys. I know I don't want to
Definitely
sound,
like and subscribe.
I don't want to sound cliche, but do it.
Yeah, like and subscribe. That would help a lot.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's all at the end, and it's all in the description. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Aaron.Kinsler.
Mehmet_Shimshak7.
7, remember that. And yeah, thanks for the support, guys. I know we said that last episode, but we actually do appreciate it, and it is really nice to get.
Yeah, it is.
Keeping us going, and we'll keep it up. I know we said that last time, but I just wanted to say it again.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
See you in the next one.
Bye.